All right, so this is the second take. Seeing as dumbass here forgot to actually press record on the drone. Yeah, it's all part of a learning process, learning curve, I suppose. Same with connecting my DJI mic up to my phone and stuff for audio. Hopefully you can hear me. It's a bit windy up here, so we'll see how good it is. Anyway, I thought I'd have a chat to you about tattoos. Um, they tattoos mean a lot of different things to different people. Every tat is unique. Every tat is different. Um, so I just sort of talk about mine and what they mean to me. Um, got my first tattoo 25 years ago or more. Um, it's an Ayrton Senna tattoo, just the red Senna S. Um, got that done at New Rose Tattoo in Liskeard. For a first tattoo, pretty simple really, it's just a red S. But they managed to fuck it up really. And it ain't the best. But nonetheless, it still means something to me. Ayrton Senna was, probably most people know, F1 driver. He probably one of the greatest ever. Could have a debate all day about who's the greatest ever and why. But for me, he was one of the greatest ever. And 1st of May, 94, Tamburello, Imola. He passed away. And I wouldn't say he was an idol, but he was certainly sort of like somebody that meant a lot to me. Followed him through all his karting years and through all the different formulas, all the way up to Formula One. So it's a lot of years, and when he passed, it was a shock. So got that one done for just as a sort of like a memory of him. Memorial, whatever you want to call it. And then probably 2 or 3 years later, I had one done on this side, which is a picture that my youngest daughter Becky drew. It's a picture of me, like there's a stick man. Difficult to believe now, I know, but yeah. And it's just got a few words from Becky on there to me. And that means a lot to me because she's my daughter, one of 3 children, but she's the youngest. And when she drew that for me, I just thought, yeah, I like that as a tattoo. I did ask my son and my other daughter if they wanted to sort of like to do something, but all my son came out was flames, which didn't really fancy, to be honest. So sort of like I stuck at the one tattoo from a child at the moment. Never know, I might get more. So that was the end of my tattoos for 20 odd years until beginning of this year, when I decided that I wanted to get one. My granddaughter Ellie was diagnosed with cancer over a year ago, so 18 months, 20 months ago now. And she fought it a lot, really, really hard, but ultimately she got to the point where there was not really any hope for her. So I wanted to get something to immortalize the fight that she had against cancer. And I went to a place called 37 Tattoos in St Neot. A guy called Lee and his wife Angela run it, and saw lots of photos and pictures of all their work, which gave me a lot of confidence to go and get something else done, because like, it's always a bit of a gamble, isn't it? Who you're going to go to, what you're going to get. But they seem like a good bet. So off I went to there, and we sat down for I don't know, hour, 2 hours, I suppose, coming up with a design, which was it was a little elephant for Ellie, and being hugged by a big green frog sat behind her, with some sweet pea flowers dotted around. Significance of that is that the frog hugging Ellie is protecting her. He protected her all her life, really, because he went absolutely everywhere with her, through all the cancer and stuff. He went up and down to Derriford and to Bristol and to Birmingham when she had her leg amputated and stuff. So he went absolutely everywhere with her, and he meant the world to her. If she went to go, they went to go somewhere and Froggy wasn't there, she would panic and like she'd want her Froggy. So I kind of sort of like thought that would, I don't know if you can see that, but I thought that would be a little homage to her, and like really happy with the way it turned out. That then gave me confidence to then go and have a chat with Lee about having a tattoo for the film The Crow from 1994, Brandon Lee. Always been my favourite film. A lot of people call it a horror, but it's not really. It's more of a love story with a bit of gothic darkness thrown in there. Won't bore you with all the details of the film, but suffice to say, it's a film that sort of like resonates a lot with me and means a lot to me, if a film can. And I've always wanted a tattoo for that, but until I met Lee, I didn't think I would find the right person to do it. But again, we sat down for a couple of hours or so, just having a good old laugh and talking about shit and whatever. I mean, like, Lee is a really nice bloke, and like I'd call him a friend, but it feels like we've known each other for years. And he came up with that one, which so happy with it. Such a good tattoo, really detailed and really well done. A lot of people have commented on it, said how nice it is and how good it is and it's amazing, whatever. But I didn't get it done for other people to pass comments on. I got it done for myself. But if other people like it, and enough to sort of say something about it, then that's great. It's I'm happy with that. My next one was just the words "Ellie Forever" on my forearm when she passed. Just as sort of like, I don't know, just as a sort of like memory of her, I suppose, even though obviously I'll never forget her. But when I had it done, I was a little bit like, it needs more. So I was going to go with stars, have 10 stars dotted around it. But in the end, a friend of mine, Bonnie, she suggested cherry blossoms, because of the meaning of them. They're beautiful flowers anyway, but the meaning behind them is they talk about the fragility of life and how life, you can be here 1 minute, gone the next. But they also talk about the beauty of life and how life is such a beautiful thing, and it should be cherished and looked after and loved. So that's what they mean, which is pretty much sort of like pretty much Ellie, really. So even though she's gone, she'll always be with us, and she'll always be with me. And at least I've got the tattoos on my arm as well, that every day I see them. So every day, she's there, and there's a memory of her. So who could ask for more than that, really? But anyway, that's my tattoos. Tattoos mean different things to different people. No tattoos are the same. They're all unique. People have them done for all sorts of reasons. I mean, yes, you do get absolutely shit tattoos that look shit, But you know, just because somebody has a tattoo that you don't like or you personally don't think is right, that doesn't mean to say it doesn't mean something to somebody else. So I'd never judge other people's tattoos. Certainly not to their face. Anyway, I might look at some photos and go, that is pretty bad. But ultimately, you know, it's their tattoo, and if they like it, that's the main thing, isn't it? You know, it's not for anybody else to judge it. But if it means something to them, then that's good. And same as mine means something to me. I mean, people might look at my tattoos and sort of say, like, don't like them or think it or whatever, but I don't care. They're my tattoos. I like them. Other than that one, the center one, which Lee is going to fix for me. You know, they're mine and they all mean something to me. So, yeah. But anyway, this is my first time doing this, so hopefully it's come across all right. Um, if not, if I get any views, be nice to know what anybody thinks and if there's anything different I should do, or I don't know, if there's anything that sort of like is really bad about it or really good. If there is, maybe sort of let me know. But I say that's if I get any views. May not. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. Cheers.